And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel bringing you just another video. So guys, we're gonna jump into a few strikes just to get some bounties done. I don't know. I don't think you get bounty. I don't think you get extra armor drops, prime and grams for completing more than the weekly allotted bounty for powerfuls. But just on the off chance, I'm gonna do some Vanguard stuff for and finish a grenade launcher. Okay, grenade launcher. Damn. Come on. I'm sorry I always talk about it, but fellas. Man, they need to sort this shit out, don't they? Don't they reckon every time I play a game, I have to rotate depending if I'm doing bounties, depending on what modifiers are on, depending on what's best for the everything. Because every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, in the goddamn refrigerator, eating up all the food. So, do you know what I need to do? Oh crap! I'll do it after this strike, but I need to upload my simulation agility video. I know, well, they were quite challenging when they first came out, but now that I'm like in the mid 1270s, they're very quick, fast, and comfortable videos. But still, it's content, and I enjoy doing it. And although I'm not putting anything new up, I just like, you know. Now, is there a pulse? I'm just trying to think. Is there a pulse rifle thing? Oh, boom, son. Oh. Oh, I don't have the what am I missing? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've got the arms, not the chest. So used to the helmet being most light. I maxed it out to 10 without realizing that even at level 10, it's like a 69. I'm like, damn, I need to really get that to drop again, so it's in its like 80s. See, the problem is the hold fast stuff from a couple of seasons ago is by far the highest. It's like it's in its like late 80s, early 90s stat wise, and so man, I need to pay close attention to stats before I upgrade stuff, not just the overall amount, but which stats. Because see, my problem is right now, guys, I'm really enjoying using resilience. I have anywhere between 97 and 107, depending on what exotic I'm using. But mobility is down to 48, and man, you really feel it. Like it's just brutal. Like you barely run, you barely jump, your strafing's like limited. It's brutal. How did he die? I mean, this is a 10. I suppose if just with enough enemies, you can get wrecked. Especially if people do die, and then you've got three lots of enemies piling on you. It's easy enough to get dropped. Guys, I want to raid. Come on, someone invite me. Come on. I'll record it. I'll record it and upload it. We'll do like a full unedited, like 6-hour raid or whatever long it takes, and then I'll edit together the best and funniest parts. I think it'll be fun. So if anyone's interested in me popping this shit on YouTube, a raid of everyone playing, let me know, boys and girls. Let me know. And I'm so happy that more and more women have been playing games over the last 20 years. It's such because there's still a stigma for gaming. It's just that people that don't game don't grasp it. You know, they'll watch a documentary, or they'll go and see a play or a movie, or they'll watch a favourite series, listen to their favourite album, or read the best book that they love. You know, one of their favourite books. What they don't realise is a game is all of those things that can last for hundreds of hours, and you get to control or at least direct it. I mean, because of all my experience as a designer, I really understand and appreciate the design aspect of this game, and in most games actually. So I'm not a game designer. My area of expertise is graphic design, but man, I really do get it. Like, because my before I became ill, my average work day was 20 to 22 hours long. And I know a lot of people won't believe that, but it doesn't. Whenever people get angry, because like people tend to get angry when I say stuff like this. Like when I say, look, I only get like about an average of about an hour a week, they get angry because it's hard for them to grasp and believe that's a reality for some people, but it really is. And I don't benefit in any way. This is what people need to understand. I don't benefit. I don't get sympathy, and people might say that I'm doing it for sympathy. I'm like, even if that's true, sympathy won't cure my insomnia. the massive amount of medication that I've tried over the last 30 years, the sleeping tablets I take that don't put me to sleep. I mean, don't forget, this is like I'm allowed 2 sleeping tablets per night, but through some creative means, I've got double the maximum dose. So still don't work, but there's benefits to taking them even if they don't put me to sleep. I've said it before. It's basically when you're awake all the time, you basically feel like you've been electrocuted. You feel like you've had 1,000 cups of coffee, and so yeah, it's they take the edge off. They kind of like they'll slow down those systems and relax you a little bit. So it's like a sedative it's like a sedative rather than a sleeping tablet. Not a sedative that knocks you out, but just relaxes you, which is really beneficial. So yeah, but yeah, people just don't understand gaming, and as a designer, I really appreciate the design aspect due to the. I mean, I put the 20 to 20. See, it's weird when I say that because it's actually more than that because of lack of sleep. I used to work 72 hours straight without sleeping at all. For years, I did that weekly. So it's kind of if I had when I was doing my teaching qualification, I used to get up at about 4:45 in the morning, make a coffee, get dressed, and then do like a couple hours of work. Well, do like an hour's work, like typing, research, writing up papers or essays or whatever. Then I used to leave the house at around 6:45 in the morning. On the train, I'd read or get out a laptop and do whatever for like the hour journey. I'd get to university around 9 o'clock. I'd be there till 4:30, and then I'd get home about 6:30, and then I'd like have an hour just chilling, and then I'd work through till like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd get up at like 4:30. I couldn't help it. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a beneficial quality, but I'm obsessed. I've got an obsessive personality, really obsessive when it comes to creative processes and the work that I put in. The problem is, when I produce a piece of work, I know that the intellectual effort and the amount of time put into that it just outweighs like everyone else's because no one else works like I do. There's like one other person I know that used to work like me, and he was just wanted to do well, and he was obsessive as well. But one person I remember when I was teaching at Barnes College, and I took in some of my research and development work and my visual. Some of my, I call them sketchbooks. It's not sketchbook. It's not art. It was design research methodologies and all technical stuff. They just couldn't believe how much work we'd done. I'm like, yeah, that's like 4 days' work. Those 2 books, and they were like, yeah, that'd take us a year to put together. I'm like, I know. So that's interesting. God, this dude should be dead. Sorry, I fucked up with the death there. Just no, it is. Oh, dude, you ran to my bro. Oh, get wrecked, son. Fine, that wasn't too bad. So I'm using weapons that aren't the best because I'm doing bounties, so that's why he survived a little bit too long. I was really hoping for some of the good stuff. So I need ooh. I like this hand cannon. I really do. Ooh, range. Quick draw and dragonflight. I had a quick draw and range. And I think I got rid of it just because I needed space and I had like multiples of these. It's got extra range on it though. It's nice. I'll keep that because I don't know. I might have got rid of them. I might have thought for some reason that they got. Did they get staggered back, vaulted? I don't think so. But still, I made. I want to upgrade this. I've not used this in a long time. It looks so cool. See, everything has to be solar with me, and I'll tell you why. Because, sunshine, upgrade module, might as well keep it level 3. Solar is the best one for the for these mods. The Arc and the Void are terrible mods. I wish that you could have them all together in one go. Right, what I was going to do was start uploading my agility video, that's right. So I've been watching Suits. I know there's 9 seasons out. I watched like season 1 to 4 when they first came out. It's been years since I watched it, so I started from the beginning again. I'm really enjoying it, guys. Really enjoying it. So, yeah, I'm having a lot of the BitChute videos don't quite upload properly. Like sometimes it'll say processing for like hours, and it just doesn't work. So a little bit annoying. Sorry about the typing. Oh, actually, I need to. I'm glad it's this one, even though I love the Dreaming City. It's one of my favourite places. Now, it's not as awesome as it used to be. Well, it is, but because I've like played it to death, you know what I mean. But when it first came out, oh my god, I spent hundreds of hours here. I wonder how many hours I've actually played on this game. It's got to be. I know it's not as much as D1, but it's got to be like. It was about 2,700 hours per character in Destiny 1, and this is probably maybe 4,000 in total across all 3. I'm guessing, if I'm just trying to, with the time that I don't play due to being too exhausted. Yeah. That was a nice nade, eh? Did you see that, bad boy? Wow, my super's already maxed out, nearly maxed out. What the hell? Did I just wow. Okay. Okay. Call me the main man, bro. No, don't call me that. It's just like, that's like 1990s cringe joke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Does anyone else get stressed about, like... Is it just me, or does anyone else get really stressed when you... Right, okay. Do you guys get stressed when you get stuck with random players and they're not very good? Now, that initially is not an issue for me. It's just, after 6 years of it, it kind of grinds at you, grinds at your soul a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hey up, Luna. My cat's down below my feet, rubbing against my legs. What do you want? Hey, what you doing, eh? She threw up earlier. She's been throwing up a lot because it's been too hot. Hey up. Let me open. Actually, I'm going to open window for her. Because it's been so cold recently. There we go. Sorry, I'm skin struck. Because it's been so cold recently, the heating's been kicking on quite often. So,
I can get us to the bottom of the temple.
did these guys just get the taking kills they need and then leave? I think they did, didn't they? Yeah. Okay. I get it. I get it. I do. Oh no! No, here we are. Okay. Level 13. He could be new to Destiny. This is a problem, is that a lot of people don't know that throwing these orbs to your teammate gives them an extra charge. There's a lot of people don't know a lot of things. How to turn events heroic, public events. It's really important that people learn this because, man, I'm like there doing an event on my own, then people turn up and just finish it, kill boss, and clearly I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to do something else. Problem is, there's bounties and all sorts of things that you need to be able to do that shit for. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it's grenade regen. It's really cool. and void damage. So this guy's just shooting things, look. He don't know what he's doing. Oh, I'm gonna die. Message to my teammate. You see these orbs, you've got to pick them up and throw them to the guys that have got shields. If you throw them to your teammate, it gets an extra charge. You need to do this, particularly during the boss fight. This is why they introduce it early, to let you know what to do. Like, I get it, you're probably new to Destiny, but like, watch what I'm doing, dude, so you can pick this stuff up and learn what to do. It's really important. You don't need them now. You'll need them for boss fight. If you throw that to me, you will give it an extra charge. So it's better off to do that during boss fights. Once the shield's been taken down once, it's stronger. So an initial throw won't take it down. So you have to throw it to your teammate, basically. And yeah, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Alright, I'm just gonna stop here a second. I need to check something, dude. Right, see. Hey up, Luna. Hello. Cat's on my desk. Is this grenades? Is this grenade launcher? Where's grenade launcher? Grenade launcher. There we go. Let's get rid of this shit. Alright. We're gonna do... Ooh, what we're gonna do? Let's do that. Let's do... Oh, I want to use... okay. I want to use... I really like the... I've not used it in a long time, but I really like it. It's fantastic. It does it's great against the taken ads. The amount of shit it produces is great. See, look at this. Like, you shouldn't have to do this every time you swap. Bungie, they're never going to see this video. So I've been messaging Bungie. There's a lot of bugs that people probably don't know about, and there's a lot that they do. Been sent to orbit's one of them, but there's a lot of exotic weapons that don't work anymore. And like the Jade Rabbit's such a cool looking weapon. It's a pale shadow of what it was in Destiny 1. And they've had to get rid of a perk. And instead of it putting ammo back into the clip as you're using it, it just puts it into your overall reserves, which is horrendous, because what's the point? You just have to reload. The benefit of it is you do change some body shots, then you do extra precision damage while putting ammo back in. So if you've got a 10 round clip, you might end up popping 15, 16, 20 rounds if you're a good shot, you know. I want to try and take out the Taken dude first, just because it's never nice getting stuck with the Taken dude, is it? It's not going to happen though, is it? Not while I'm throwing this shit at these guys. I need to do it with this guy. There we go. Yes. Take us back, baby. Hello, kitty. Oh no. Gotta get out of here then. What's happened? Oh shit. So my cat's running around, probably gonna... Oh, there we go. Oh wow, that wasted a lot of ammo. A lot of super duper stuff. But it's better to... Guys, for those that are new, it's better to finish in the hive in the normal round, because there's no shriekers. Those shriekers can just wreck you, and it's void damage, and they wreck you without void damage bonuses. But, you know. Alright, kitty cat. You alright, girl? Oh, I can't believe my other cat died a few weeks ago. She was so thin and she'd lost so much weight in about 2 weeks. She was just skin and bones. Like I could feel her entire spine, all her ribs. She weren't eating. She had no energy. And we were about to take her to the vets like 2 days from she died. But 2 days later we were planning on taking her to the vets. It's closest. It was like it's the only time we could get there. And then one morning she was just laid on a pillow and she just took a final breath. Oh my god, I'm crying again. Every time I talk about it I cry, but you know what? I deserve... Like, this is the privilege of pet owners. Like, the pain of losing them is a privilege. It's heartbreaking, but you get the joy and you get the pain, and it's absolutely a privilege to suffer like this. It sounds insane, but it is, because I loved her so much, bless her. She came to us, by the time we got her, like, Luna's... Okay, my current cat Luna is rubbing against my microphone. Sorry, she keeps crossing back and forth. But Sophie, when we got her, she'd been passed around to 6 or 7 different owners because she was like really violent. But the way she acted around food, she'd definitely been abused. And we were just really patient with her. and we never smacked her, told her off, and we stroked her when, and she attacked us, and but we got her to a point where she was the most loving cat. She had an awesome life. She was 20 years old, which is old, which is, you know, really old for a cat. Although I saw a cat that were like 32 on the internet. 32. Like, when a cat reaches 20, that's really, really old for a cat. You know, it's like, well, it's their average, like, granny life. You know, 16 to 18 to 20. Like, if a cat dies at those ages, like, they've lived a long life. I need to do finishes, I think. Man, this pulse rifle, isn't it? Yeah, it's so good. Okay, now cat's gonna jump down. It's good. It's great. Go on, jump down. Okay, you want to sit on my knee, girl? I've got no trousers on, so that's really painful. Your claws are digging into my skin. Come on, what are you doing, girl? All right. Come on, jump down. Jump down. Doing it. You can't. Not while I've got. Oh, I'm gonna have to put some. The only reason I'm wearing underwear. I'm just not wearing anything. It's too hot. It's too hot with the heating on. It's cold outside, but too hot here. Did I put machine gun ammo on? I don't know. Hey up, girl. She's on my knee. I can't. Oh, finishes. We finished it. Nice. Kill everything I can. So what I need to start doing is putting on the level 6 the 12% increase in stuff. There's no point in rushing. I might as well just let him take us there because he's rushing anyway. There's no point in me rushing because we're just going to get teleported. Oh, 15. I only picked up 4. Damn. So this is why you need like the reserves and pick up extra stuff. And hey up, girl. Sorry, she's like half sat on my knee. She's like, hey, does anyone want to buy me a new chair for Christmas, guys? It's knackered, this chair. The 2 bolts have come out, so not only is the arm like fully removed from the chair, it's like instead of it being dead straight, it's like at an angle. Like say the arm that you put your arms on. Come on here. Sorry, I've got like blood all over my legs now because she's been like overly lovey-dovey, and now I've got blood on my legs now because she's come on. So this is concerning, like, they're probably both trying to shoot her now. Yeah, like, they don't know what they're doing. That's scary. Oh, let's get him with a sword. Oh, I'm going down, I'm going down. Wow, I went down really easy then. Guys, clearly you're both new to Destiny, but you need to learn how to use these charges because you throw them at the boss to take the shield down, but now that we've done that, the next slot of throws aren't as powerful. A shield increases in power, so you need to throw it to your teammates in order to to get the most benefit from it. Does that make sense? Well, I know it does, but it's cool. Well, I'm gonna start getting wrecked. I'll just have a go from here. Just if I throw it to these guys, they're not going to know what to do with it. No, actually, I'm going to throw it to these guys. I am going to throw it to these guys. No, we fucked it. Okay, guys, if you can hear me, I'm going to let you do this bit of damage to boss because you need to learn how to do it. That's it. Throw it to me. Throw it to me. Throw it to me. Wow, brilliant jump. Okay, if anyone can hear me, you need to pick up that orb and throw it to another teammate. Okay, alright. I almost don't want to revive you because that's just embarrassing. Let's just teabag you. No, let's just teabag you. There you go, there you go. That's what you get, sunshine. See, we should already be main boss fight by now. I kind of want to go and I do want to finish this for you, to get this video over for you guys on YouTube. But if these guys don't know what to do, they're never going to learn. So, right, what's going to happen here? I'm going to throw it to you. There you go. That's it. Did you jump too late? No, he's alright. He's alright. I love this, though. I do love this. I do love this, Okay, did you miss? Did you miss? You missed. Alright. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm not going to help these guys. They need to learn how to do it, otherwise they're just going to be, they're never going to know what to do. Yeah, he's just shooting. He's just shoot. They're immune. He's immune. Throw it to me. Throw it to me. Throw it to me. Throw it to me. No, 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 no. Ah, dude, if you throw it to me, it gets extra damage. A big chunk of damage. No more revives for these guys. I know it's mean, but no, can't do it. Can't do it anymore.
He's on the move.
I think we should be open for business. Oh. Probably don't want to have a sword on, do I? Because, I mean, sword's powerful, but we need distance killing. Oh, but I've got this on. Oh, okay. We don't need that on, I suppose. We don't need it. No, we don't need it. Alright, let's just do... Let's just see what I mean, guys. Look, if you agree with this, guy, if you stayed in this far, if you agree with this, having to change every single time, that can't keep happening, Bungie. It can't keep happening, guys. It's not right. So, backswitch 78 is not playing. It wasn't even in his menu. It was just kind of stood there. I don't know why exactly, but oh well. So I'm not gonna. Sorry, YouTube. I'm not gonna throw these orbs. I'm gonna see if these guys can figure it out. I did explain it at the beginning and then demonstrated it. Then demonstrated it on the boss, and then gave them on the 4th attempt they got it right on the boss fight. But if they can figure this bit out, which is exactly the same, did he just use his super and then die? That guy just used his super on 3 really small enemies. Wow, that's amazing. Like, not in the that's an amazing thing you just did. I'm being sarcastic. But holy shit, come on. These two have got to... What do you reckon, YouTube? Do you reckon these two are new to Destiny? I think they are, which I'm not holding it against them, but come on. He used a super against 3 small enemies. Xenophage. Fantastic weapon. Didn't like it at first. Like the look of it, like the idea, but that full auto recall's a bitch. Man, if we could get okay, what's happening with this bad switch dude has died. Like, Ice Smokey went to revive him. After reviving him once, knowing that he'll drop directly from where he was, he went back to revive him so that we get an extra 30 seconds of waiting. Okay, that makes loads of sense. Just kidding. The other guy, well, keeps dying a shitload, like from jumping. Come on, look, I know you can get knocked off by a witch. I get that bit, you know, that's no secret. She splashes on floor, then when you get knocked up, she pelts you with a, you know what it's like, guys. I'm just gonna have to do this from in. Oh, come on. Like this. Oh, it's gonna happen to me now. Oh, no, it's not. All right. So here's where the problem is right now is oh, I got her off in one go. Okay, maybe because I'm at a higher level, I don't know. Wow, that was brutal, wasn't it, guys? Yeah, I'm joking. It's like, sorry I didn't help him, like, didn't carry him. I needed him to learn. I assumed they were new, so I needed him to learn. So the Wrathborn hunts, they were kind of cool initially, but you don't really get out good from them, do you? I mean, you can get Pinnacle, like, you know, if you do like 5 hunts, but like having to do 5 hunts, ugh. And why do Bungie, like, they always get the calculations wrong, don't they? Like, they cut, you know, to get a lure, like, they cut it in half, like a week later, or 2 weeks after it got released, because it just took way too long, which is great. But man, after all this time, they don't know that, like, they always get the calculations wrong. Have you noticed? No? Is it just me? No, they do, don't they? Always get the calculations wrong. Anywho, I'm just uploading my agility video, and I will upload these agility. It's a Titan agility. There we go. I will upload these. I will upload the strikes when they're finished. So what I started to do with tags is I just keep adding to the tags and then go back and delete tags because you know, I'd rather not have to retype them all out again. Right, so what I need to do here is get rid of the darkness, because I've got that in twice, and I've known that for a long time, I just couldn't be bothered. Okay, let's get rid of Crucible, let's get rid of No Time to Explain, keep in stasis, get rid of Duality, Lost Lament, Simulation, Mission, Let Loose Thy Talons, Hawk Moon, Exotic Quest, Lord Saladin, Ascendant Challenge, Dreamer City, Oracle Engine. I like doing those. I miss doing them, you know? I do miss doing them. We need to get rid of that, and then we'll retype in simulation, and that's going to be agility. Then we want simulation mission. And then we want, oh, that's not simulation, that's aimulation. Simulation. Oh, come on. Sorry guys, I'm simulation mission. There we go. Oh, this has been, so I need to do the 12 victories. I could probably do them now. What we got left? Fallen. There's no Fallen here. Vex and Vex. This is a problem. Like, you have to jump in and do end up doing right, let me just set this, let me just get all this good and right and proper. You have to jump, I've been having to force myself to jump into the inverted spire non-heroics and then like kill the Vex and then log out and do it again, and it's not fair on other players, but actually no one does those low level ones. They've all been doing the same thing, but I don't feel comfortable doing that to players, so okay, I've got Void. Do I stay with Void? What do you reckon? Shall I swap it out? Let's do you know what I've not used in a long time, actually? Do I have burning cells on that? Yeah. I've not used... What have we got on that? Powerful Friends. Wrath of Rasputin. We've got another Wrath. Yeah, good. I've not used the middle tree in a long time. So, anyway, you know why they were talking about getting rid of like light classes? That is the worst thing Bungie could do. And this is a problem with Bungie. I love their games. The art, concept and design is fantastic. They've got massive problems with content drought, even though it's seasonal. It's drip fed, and they basically, and the reason there's lack of content is, in Destiny 1, the amount of weapons and armour you got from vendors, and they used to refresh with full sets, it were amazing. Like 8 to 9 new weapons, new sets of armour, new shaders, like faction wars, like they need to be brought back in the same state they're in Destiny 1. Just have extra bounties with random rolls of all the awesome weapons and armour. Bring it back. They need to stop basically using the same content over and over again. Like Iron Banner dropped the same armour and weapons for like a year and a half. I mean, the weapons are still in there from like 2 years ago. It's insane. Okay, and what? This guy's not really helping. Okay. I'll have to go. He's kind of just like trying to snipe shit, but he really. Well, I don't know how I feel about this a little bit actually. Do you like have 3 people push one side, or do you have like one in centre trying to cover both sides, or how do you do it? It's a bit more precarious on the Nightfall because it's a bit tougher, but not that much tougher. Oh, actually, it's like 200 levels. I've only been doing 1220 because that's all I can do. I suppose I could solo it on 1250, but it's the orbs that I want. I bet I could solo 1280. Just have to really take your time and pick your weapons wisely, you know. Oh, nice one. Oh, it's the same guys. Oh, dear. Sorry, sorry. I know I come across as a real bastard sometimes. It's just, it's not against these guys specifically. It's just when you see some people, the way they play and decisions they make, and it's not them. It's like the accumulation of like 6 years and tens of thousands of players doing that over and over again. It's just like really frustrating. I'm gonna die. Oh, it will worth it. It's just I think. Okay, I admit I was expecting that guy to die. I'll be honest. Oh, come on. Boom, son. Oh, that was terrible. See, Empower times 9 is great, but it doesn't work when it's... There's a certain circumstance where it doesn't work. Like, you throw a grenade and you get your empowered up. You can't drop a shield. It won't empower you. That's a glitch, because they used to work. You used to be able to get a ×3, but now you can only get ×2, and the grenade is not one of them. You've got to wait for it to run out. So, rather than like throwing a grenade and getting empowered, and then dropping a shield and getting empowered ×2 to regen stuff faster, it doesn't work. Help me, YouTube. No, it's not YouTube. Bungie. Help me, Bungie. So yeah, I've been tweeting Bungie recently with a lot of problems and ideas for improvements. So like the idea of them getting rid of supers is a problem. I love the game. There's a lot of good stuff in it. I don't know if it's Luke Smith who makes these decisions, but whoever does, every time there's a major decision, they get they get fundamental mistakes. Like they're 120% incorrect in the decisions they make. Destiny 1 launched as a pile of shit. By the end of Destiny, in year 3, it was an amazing game. It was an amazing game. Actually, by the time The Taken King came out, that's when it became amazing. Okay, it only got better. All right, but Destiny 3, the way it was at the end, should have been how it released. Okay, Destiny 2 released in a really shit and sorry state. Okay, they took everything good out about the game and then had to spend 2 years bringing it back. Now, you see the problem is they do this all the time. They'll remove features that work, that not only work, are the best aspects of the game, remove it, and then they have to spend like years. We have to wait for years for them to get it to bring shit back. Like a prime example, guys. For those that never played Destiny 1, this is not a subclass. Okay, there's more tweaking on the simulation on the stasis subclass, but you had 46 individual options. Okay, so you think of 46 individual options that you could tweak and manipulate. That's thousands and thousands of possible variations on how you set up your subclass. Okay, it was fantastic. It was really, really good. They took that out and gave us these watered down, shitty classes. Do you know what the reason was? They didn't say it to us, but they said it about basically we weren't smart enough to set our characters up right. Are you fucking kidding me? We set our characters up exactly how we want. Okay, we get to choose. You don't like. So apparently, an employee who was playing and Luke Smith checked out his colleague's class. He's like, "What are you doing? You don't set up your hunter like this or whatever." And that was the reason. Oh yeah, because you know. Apparently he had it set up wrong. Well, first of all, he can have it set up how he wants. Second of all, he might not play the same as you. Third of all, it's okay if you set it up wrong. He might just not. He might have not got around to it. Not learned it yet. Might have been in a rush. But because of that bullshit, because basically they think we're too dumb, we've got these shitty classes. Okay. they decide that, oh yeah, the synergy works really well with this and this. Okay, yes, but no, because you're limited as to 4 options that we can't change. Like, I can promise you, people would like. I always use the bottom tree. Okay, I always use the bottom tree. Yeah, on the warlock, the Dawnblade. If I use the Dawnblade, right, I would want the melee from the top, the throw, and the double dash from the top to replace the bottom stuff. Like but I like the tracking of the Dawnblade. But more than that, I like the fact that it regens its own. It regens every time you get a kill. Now, I'm sure if I practice with the top one, but the top one in PvP is by far the best in terms of neutral game. The double dodge, the melee from like the other side of the map. But I can't hit enemies. I'm terrible with it. Like yeah, I'm really bad with it. And that's just not because I'm bad. It's because I've not used it. You know, but that ability to jump up and just double dash across. Now, what they also need to do is, like, we really do need stasis class exotics in the game. We also need like Nova Warp. Does anyone know of an exotic that works on the Nova Warp that's not about the neutral game? How about the Nova Warp? You could maybe get an exotic that expands its blast radius but decreases its damage, or vice versa, or something. So I like the Nova Warp, but when you charge your grenade in Nova Warp, you get like that little mini Nova Warp, like Nova Blast rather than a grenade. But I'd love to use that, but I want the gauntlets that charge your grenade up and give you extra damage and regen your grenade. But you can't use them on that, because as soon as you charge your grenade, it disappears and you don't get your grenade. You see what I'm saying? Now, they nerfed some of the best exotics in the game, and I understand why, because the Orpheus rigs, the helmet, what's it called, the Skull of Armour, they nerfed all these because they were the only ones being used. And I get it. And I was really gutted at start, because instead of getting all your super back, you get like half of it back, which is actually, it's still really, really good. But it does force people to use other stuff, and that's actually a good thing. As annoying as it is, it's still a great thing. Okay, so I'm alright with that, sort of, I didn't mean to do that. I was expecting to do the little dash, but I forgot I'm using this class. My tank looks badass, don't you think, guys? So, Outlaw and Volpa weapon. That's really, actually, let's pop this on, because we've got some. So, oh, it's got such recoil on it. It's such a shame. Oh man, that's really nice though. That Outlaw. Oh. So I've got one with Mulligan. I could be wrong, but I think I've got Mulligan and Zen Moment. That's a fantastic roll, because you do miss a lot from anywhere outside point blank range. The Zen Moment really triggers and keys that in. I don't have target assist, I have counterbalance. In fact, let's just take that off real quick and try target, because I've been using counterbalance. I was going to get rid of this and use it as an upgrade, but because it's 1255. But see, that's just a bit in handle. But I do like the weapon. It's just a little bit fiddly. Oh, maybe target assist is there actually. Wow. Okay. It's like once. No, maybe I'm close. Maybe it's because I'm just close to that. Alright, there's a lot of recoil. When do we get the? So yeah, the dawning is a problem. You used to be able to earn your armor. You used to get it as part of the rewards, and they've taken that out. Man, sorry, I love the game. They do a lot of really good stuff. They always get fundamental decisions incorrect though, and they've become basically monetized. Well, if you go and look at the amount of items in the store, I've got about 170 armor sets. There's probably about 200 in the game. I've got about 179, something like that. I didn't get the reckoning stuff. I don't have the raid stuff, any of the raid stuff. But 200. Think about 200 plus armor sets, plus weapons over the last 3 years. There's considerably more stuff in the store that you have to purchase. Like all the cool weapon skins. I mean, I buy them, guys, because they're fucking amazing, and I get it. You want to. People that say, "Look, oh, this is how they fund the game." Don't be fooled, guys. Okay, this is a new thing. game companies used to fund the game by selling the game. Okay, Bungie sell the game, then they sell like deluxe editions, then collector's editions, then they sell season passes and DLCs and expansions, and then they sell silver all in the store. Like, there's a lot of things that are almost predatory. The only benefit is like a year or two after ornaments have been out, like after about a year. I think that, well, I got the Crimson ornament. One of them I wasn't that keen on, so I didn't end up buying it. I bought the other few, but I got it the other day from a drop, and I think they're releasing stuff into the game from that's a little bit older, which is great. Also, there is an option to earn Bright Dust and buy stuff like that. Not all of the stuff, but a lot of it. So that's good.
Here she comes.
Yeah. So anyway. So, but they definitely need more specific. Like, we've got some good neutral stuff, but they need more specific, class-specific exotics. I think definitely when it comes to stasis. Now there's some good ones. They've got the helmet for the hunter is really great. The Titan helmet that gives you the overshield is quite good. What they need to do is they really need like the arms that give you the overshield, but it removes your ability to float, jump, or run. They need to get rid of that, and I've come up with some really like good ideas that I think you could trade off. So at the moment you get like a 20-second shield, and every time you get a kill, it maxes back out. Give back people the ability to play normally, and instead give them 3 charges at 50. So I'd be happy to bring everything back and then give them like just keep it at 20 seconds. But I'm thinking of PvP. That's the only issue. We need to like fix PvP. So I was thinking 3 charges of the overshield at 15 seconds each rather than 20 for PvP. I think that's fair. Then there's like a 60-second cooldown after you've used all 3 charges. Yeah. So I think that'd do it. But nobody's using them, and it's because Bungie. You get so many things wrong now. Well, and I can't. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's easy to criticise and modify exotics once after the fact because you can see the flaws. So I understand that. But of all their experience doing exotics for 6 years now, like they know that these types of things just don't work. So yeah, a little bit concerning. Right now, I'm uploading. I'm uploading the the agility video, so go feel free to check that out, guys. And I will be uploading these strikes. Even though, I'm sorry I've moaned so much. Wow, 48 minutes. Sorry, guys, that's really long. I'll put it up anyway. I like to play, and I watch YouTube while I play. I watch different series while I play. So for me, an hour-long video is great. I love like 3-4 hour-long videos about lore and stuff. I don't do lore videos because, you know, loads of people do them and it's great, you know, it looks complex. And anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, why don't you put made it to the end? I'd really like to see if people actually make it to the end. I'd love it if you could subscribe and like and comment and share. If you've got a Twitch account, just share the video. Get commenting. Let's get these videos into the algorithm. And let's increase the channel, guys. You know, let's do it. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you all on the next one. So cheers.